Something. Welcome back to the platform. This is your boy Jared, and guys, we're gonna have to have a conversation about something that is been going on in the news lately that I'm afraid a lot of us aren't paying attention to. So, what am I particularly talking about here? I'm talking about the decline of the U.S. So, let me put my AR down because I'm actually planning on going to shoot it this week. So what's been going on? As you guys probably already know, the U.S. dollar has gotten hit left and right with people denouncing the U.S. dollar. So what does this mean for U.S. citizens? That means that our dollar has gotten less valuable to the world. That means that we as a country are going to start to see more and more people denounce our dollar because they've seen the way that the U.S. handled a lot of the issues that happened with Russia. Now, with this being said, the U.S. dollar has lost value, has gotten its basically the countries that kick the U.S. dollars out is Uganda, I believe, Russia, China, Brazil, um, and a whole host of other countries on this planet, in this world. So, what does this mean? It means that the economy in the U.S. is going to become very, very isolated due to other countries denouncing the U.S. and starting to trade and starting to make deals with other countries. So that means the U.S. doesn't have a foothold on other countries' economies and resources. The U.S. has become a political powerhouse in the world, and we've mishandled that power. So now, since we've flexed that muscle that we have so much, and we've shown our true nature and our true colors, at least our government has, other countries are starting to feel uneasy with the alliances of the U.S. Afghanistan was the first pillar that fell. Now it is the Saudi Arabian deal that we've basically tried to force them um into a exclusive deal with us, and that has caused a lot of countries' governments to reassess their relations with the U.S. So, what does this mean for the black community? We're going to be the first pillar to feel the sting of what is going to be happening with the U.S. We're going to start to see a sting we're going to start to see economic hurt being experienced by our community. We as a community are going to have to prepare for the worst outcome that is going to be coming along within the next few years economically. We're going to have to start opening up our own businesses and doing business with ourselves. I know it sounds a little risky, but understand this. Our community has nothing that it is offering other communities. Now, what do I mean by that? Other communities see us as a political leverage, meaning that if they speak the same speak that we're talking, meaning if they say what we want to hear, they believe that they can get anything they want and just shit on us. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to create our own economies and create our own environments. The U.S. is experiencing something that's been brewing over decades of capitalism being spread throughout the world in a ideology that challenges the ideology of that specific country. Hence, why we are losing the value of the U.S. dollar. So what does this mean? We as a community are going to have to fight and deal with it for ourselves and experience our own hardships. See, let's go to something that has been seen, and that is other countries investing in economic growth from in other countries. Look at China. China's investing in Africa, Guyana is being quote unquote held as the new Dubai of the hemisphere, which is the Western Hemisphere. You have Egypt investing in New Cairo. You have a whole host of other things that are happening across the world, and the U.S. is not contributing to that. So what does this mean for the U.S.? Since the U.S. is not helping with, since the U.S. is not helping with that growth, these other countries are starting to literally cast out the U.S. and built a relationship with each other. I'm sorry to say this, but if you really want to be honest, the U.S. is gonna have to join this and actually help the other countries in the world develop. I really don't get why the U.S. is playing the way it is now. But brothers, it's time to escape the U.S. It's time to leave. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Other countries in the world, they're far more developed than what the U.S. is. Every other country is developing their infrastructure, investing in their community, investing in their people, whereas the U.S. is constantly giving money out and constantly ex is constantly importing, not exporting, importing goods that we should be able to create ourselves. See, the U.S. is not participating in the global economy. We're only taking. We're not exporting any goods that are real valuable. And I'm not talking about military goods. I'm talking about regular goods like welded up stuff, American made, tough, built. This is the reason why the U.S. is in the predicament it is in. We've exported too many jobs, and we're allowing too many jobs to be taken over by AI and robotics. So what does this mean? What does this mean for the black community? Since the black community is predominantly at a lower echelon than what other communities are, we're gonna have to start investing in ourselves and investing in we're gonna have to start investing in curriculums and industries while also promoting and building in those industries so that we as a community are safe. Most of our people are working in lower wage jobs like Walmart, fast food, any job that is not a high skill, high tech, high paced type of job. That is particularly what most of our people are in. We're not in the crucial the crucial levels that we should be in, like the higher paying jobs. We're in the lower paying jobs. Most of black Americans make around $30,000 to $45,000 a year, if that. We're in the bottom half of society. But we have more millionaires per capita, so I'm going to put that out there too. But what I'm saying is, we're going to have to start preparing for the worst outcome that is going to come along with this country. And we're going to also have to start educating people on the passport movement. Getting our passports and flying across the world, flying to different countries, that way we can plant our seeds and build our own community. Like Guyana. Guyana is dubbed to be the next Dubai. Look at how Dubai was 50 years ago compared to now. Dubai is a literal hub of luxury. Bugattis, Aston Martins, Koenigseggs, Ferrari, Lamborghini. You got all those supercars driving on those streets, and they're seen daily. Whereas here, when we see a Lamborghini, it's, oh my God, it's a Lambo. You don't realize I want to own one of these Koenigseggs one of these days. So right now, I'm doing the work I got to do to get to where I can actually own one of them sons of bitches. Have you seen a Koenigsegg? Them bitches are nice, bruh. So what is it? So preparing. What does this mean? Businesses, and inventions. Black folks are the most have invented some of the most technologically advanced stuff in the world. The elevator, damn near every place in the fucking world has an elevator. Invented by a black man. It was said that the light bulb was invented by a black man, but Edison took credit. But I'm not saying that. But this means that we need to build for ourselves and not for others. Fuck everybody else. Build for ourselves. Saving ourselves, not worrying about everybody else. So, what are some hot spots? I say do. Anywhere that isn't the West. Let me pull up a map. Pull up a map. Maps. So, what does this mean? So, I'm pull it. Let me pull it. I don't need y'all seeing where I live. God damn. Boy, I want to go to Colombia real bad. Or Venezuela. Shit. Boy, let me go to Venezuela. My ass gonna be goddamn. Shit. Fuck all this Western shit. So here's the map. As you can see, I'm in South Carolina. So where are some places I'm talking about? Going. South Africa. Ecuador. No, not Ecuador. Colombia. Guyana. Brazil. Egypt. Kenya. Tanzania. Zimbabwe. Maybe. South Africa, I said at the beginning. Saudi Arabia. Madagascar. Shit. Portugal, Spain, maybe. Nah, not Portugal, Spain. Hell no. Fuck that. Japan, South Korea. Japan's going through an epidemic where there is no births being happened in Japan. Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia. Samoa, I don't know. Taiwan. No, Taiwan's about to go through war with China, I believe. But, guys, we're going to have to get the hell out of here. Has anybody ever been to Mongolia? Has anybody ever been to Mongolia? Pakistan, shit. I go to goddamn Pakistan. I heard they got some beautiful women out there. If you little niggas don't stop, fuck wrong with y'all? Fucking pissing a hissy fit. Shut your asses up. Shit. Anybody done shit to y'all? But guys, we're gonna have to get the passport and actually fucking shit. Cuba, Puerto Rico, goddamn it, motherfucker. If I ever go to where the fuck is DR? Stay the fuck away from Jamaica. Stay the fuck away from the Bahamas. Dominica. San Lucas, nope. Grenada, hell no. But all in all, guys, we're gonna have to go live somewhere and build somewhere else. Hell, maybe even stay in this bitch. I don't know. I'm just saying in general. It's time for us to get out. It's time for us to get the passports and fucking start building ourselves up, because the way that this is going, the U.S. is gonna be it's gonna be getting the way that the U.S. is. It's not looking good. And honestly, I'm not even gonna say this. Yeah, you're right. Be MMO, but I'm gonna say this. It's time to leave, because the way that this country has actually done Black Americans, why do we continue to literally fight for this country and nobody gives a fuck about what we do? Why do we continue to fight for a country that still doesn't give a fuck about us? Doesn't care about what we go through. Doesn't even care about anything that we have to say. I don't get it. All I'm gonna say is this: if you guys plan on staying here, this is what I'm gonna say, dude. The deal is gonna split into various nations. I don't believe that. I do not believe. I do not believe that the U.S. is going to actually splinter into several different nations. It's possible, but constitutionally, I don't think it's possible. See, the way I see this going is there's going to be a country that's going to come in and conquer us. We've been conquering everybody else, but we haven't been doing our very best to keep ourselves at a higher standard. Look at what's going on in the military. All this LGBTQ political agenda is basically being preached, and basically our boys are being wussified, or I should say sissified. Men are being sissified and silenced. They're turning boys into women. I'm not even going to get into that, but you guys can already basically think what I'm thinking. They're turning our boys into women. They're aiming the T agenda at boys, basically telling boys, get a sex change. And me as a content creator, I'm trying to stay away from that agenda, because if I talk about that, I'm going to get canceled like a motherfucker, and I'm really not trying to. But you can already guess what I'm going to say. This is a problem. Our men are not, the men of today are not the men of yesteryear. They're softer. They're more sensitive. Look at the way China trains their military versus the way the U.S. is training our military. We still have the best military. We still have technological advancements. But look at the cost of our military to operate versus the cost of China's military. China's J-30 Fighting Dragon, new 5th generation, 6th generation fighter jet, costs less than the F-22. The F-22 is a $400 million plane outfitted with 1990s, 1980s tech and technical advancements. The J-20 or J-30 is a newer generation aircraft with better technology. Our F-22 outmaneuvers that plane, yes, because of years of development. But the problem is, what's going to happen with the 6th generation aircraft? What's going to happen with the 7th generation aircraft? We're just now getting into the 6th generation aircraft, air dominance aircrafts, compared to last generation's aircraft. Look at Russia. Russia has poor technology, yes, but there's more of them than us. Our military is below operating spec for a proper deployment. Now, if we got into war, they're going to issue a draft. And that's going to be a forced draft. It's not going to be a voluntary draft. They're going to force Men, biological men, men that were born male, born with all their parts intact. They're gonna make you fight. We're gonna keep it a buck here. Black men, you need to get acclimated well with combat and hand-to-hand combat. You need to go get firearms training and start training so that you are the best warrior you can be. Because we're gonna get caught in this. I hate to say it, but we're gonna get caught in this, and we're gonna get caught in it to the point where we're gonna have to fight, regardless if we like it or not. You may not like the way I'm saying it. You may not like what I'm saying, but you cannot argue with the truth. We're gonna have to fight to defend this country. They're gonna look to us because they're gonna think that the white boy is too valuable. There's a reason why I've got some. That's the reason why I've got firearm material that I need to finish building. There's a reason why I got little receivers that I need to finish building because I'm about to start training. We're gonna have to uphold this country, and we're gonna need to fight. We're gonna have to. They're gonna force us to, unless you get your passport and leave. Bruce Dragon 1000 said it best though. BMMO. Black men moving on or black men moving out? We're gonna have to. Defending this country ourselves, or going overseas and living our best life. Which one do you want to do? And that's the honest truth. What do y'all want to do? Because I can tell you this one thing. I'm not staying in this bitch and fighting for a country that don't give a fuck about me. Unless I'm forced to. Or unless any of my family is caught into the middle of a firefight. Then I'm more acclimated to getting, in that fighting spirit. And I'm going to come with the hammers of God. I'm going to come with a war hammer. And I'm going to come with goddamn machetes. 3 guns. Handgun, shotgun, maybe. And an AR. Automatic. Yep, I'm coming to war. So I suggest y'all get more acclimated because the way that this shit's turning out, it's going to turn out until we get into a fucking firefight. Y'all get soft. Y'all stay soft if y'all want to. I'm not doing it. But BMMO. And just so you guys know that I'm not playing, here's the sound of my AR. Yeah. Just in case they want to bring their little asses over to the US of A. And here's the next one. My handgun. Unloaded, of course. But just to say this. In case a motherfucker want to come over here to me. But anywho, I'm going to hop off this bitch. Thank you, Bruce, for coming in here. Speaking of which. Hey, next live I do, I got to talk about this Pearl shit. Bruce, you stupid as hell. Oh, that boy ready like Blade. You goddamn right, I'm ready. I am fucking ready Speaking of which, I gotta do some more. I gotta do another build because the next build I'm gonna do is gonna be it's gonna be a 300 blackout build, short SBR maybe. But you damn Skippy, I'm ready. Oh, Anton. You know what? Let me go ahead and cook on that right quick, cause I don't want to do it because I actually kind of like Anton's content when it's dealing with business and shit. But I'm gonna have to talk about this goddamn. I'm gonna have to talk about this. Is Anton a sellout? I already know this nigga gonna come after my ass. I already know this nigga gonna come after my ass. Bruce, you fucked up for this shit. God damn, Bruce. Yes, I'll talk about the motherfucker. I'm gonna do a live at 10, cause damn it, I gotta listen to what this motherfucker said about Pearl, cause I did not get into that with him about that. Copy that. All right, I'll talk about it. But all right, let me hop back on the 10. But yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this. Is Anton a sellout? Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. I'll do that at 10 because you're right. It does make sense. But damn, it's gonna be a God damn it. All right, I got you on that one. But I see. That's true. God damn. Oh, bro, you wrong for this shit. Yeah, I'll talk about it. But let me hop up here. Let me read up on some of this. Let me look at some of this shit that this nigga done said about goddamn Pearl. I'll see you on that live. Don't be late, cause I already know. You about to be rolling your ass on this shit. But like, just yeah, I know his ass gonna fire back. That nigga about to come after my ass. God damn. Oh boy. All right. You see the link. You already see it. But let me get over here so I can go ahead and get real well acclimated with this before I actually get my ass chewed the fuck out. God damn. Oh boy. But like, share, subscribe. Yeah, he's gonna get him. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Fuck. All right, let me get over here. Like, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, Spotify.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll see you guys later.